What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Attack on Titan chapter 137. And last chapter, we were walking on the path to Ymir, and Armin came across Zeke just chilling in the sand, you know, playing with the sand. It's like, and I understand, he's just accepted his fate at this point. He can't do anything at this point. For now, anyway. We'll see what Armin's gonna do to get him to fight. But something must have went down that we didn't see afterwards, that Zeke really just accepted this fate, or gave the fuck up. I hope that we're gonna see that shit. I really do. Anyway, the other thing I want to mention as well is I am still convinced that the only way that we're gonna, you know, stop the rumbling and all this shit is that we're gonna have an Acnologia / Demon King, you know, from Tazai situation, where you're gonna have, in order to, you know, stop it from the outside, you gotta defeat the cause, which is at the inside. And in this case, you gotta defeat Ymir. That's why I said a la Demon King a la Tazai, because that's what you had to do. You had to defeat the Demon King that was taking possession. Anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this month. Oh gosh, this is, oh god, Isayama, this is gorgeous. Long, long ago, when nothing but mere matter existed in this world, as countless masses of some unknown things appeared, disappeared, then appeared again, one of them eventually survived. We now know it as life. Isayama, this first freaking page is gorge, and oh, you didn't even need this writing to know what you were talking about. But damn, this is beautiful. Ooh, this is Zeke. What Zeke's talking. Ooh, this combo is gonna get deep right now between Zeke and Armin. I am ready for this. The reason that life ultimately survived was because it was in its nature to multiply. Zeke's made a sandcastle! Oh my god, for real, Zeke making a sandcastle! I'm sorry, it's just like, what the hell? But I understand why he's doing this. It's metaphorical purposes. Like, but on the surface, it's just like a huge what the fuck moment. Like, what? You're just making a sandcastle, just playing in the sand? But why? Like, even before Armin got there, he was doing this. But what? I understand to explain your metaphor and analogy, like, now. But why before? I just like, what? Life took new forms in order to multiply, adapting to every kind of environment and eventually leading to us as we are now. It sought numbers, it sought spread, it sought abundance. And so, this is to say, the purpose of life is to multiply. And this chapter is titled Titans, but, ooh. I agree, and he's half right. It's not just to multiply, but it's to evolve. That's where that's what Zeke is missing. To multiply and evolve. And also to survive. There's two things he was missing. To multiply, to survive, and to evolve. The sand, these pebbles, the water, they don't seek to multiply, but life never stops in its frantic quest to do so. After all, death and extermination of the species runs counter to the goal of multiplying. That is why we face the punishment known as fear, and why that child so desperately sought to avoid such pain. Something stronger, something larger. She gave birth to an undying body, and then she escaped to a world that was free of even death. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. I'm sorry, I have to talk about this page real quick. Isayama, this is gorgeous. This panel of Ymir is just beautiful. And the writing is just top notch, but look at that. Look at that freaking anatomical art, and Mir just falling into it. And, you know, as she's becoming the Titan. But she was evolving. All Amir was trying to do, and yes, fear does this. When you're cornered, when you're backed into a corner like that, all Amir was trying to do was survive. And in that moment, that's what her body did. Was transformed to survive. She adapted to survive. So, there's that. So, he's kind of wrong. Zeke is right to an extent. About after all, death and extermination of the species runs counter to the goal of multiplying. No, but you forgetting the other part, which is evolution. Extinction is part of the cycle. Because it's a survival of the fittest kind of thing. He's missing that part. He's so narrow-minded. It's kind of frustrating me. Ugh, this is frustrating. This part right here, this freaking part of the dialogue is just frustrating me. After all, death and extermination of the species run counter to the goal of multiplying. That is why we face the punishment known as fear. And why that child so desperately sought to avoid such pain. No, that's not why. Amir was being treated like a slave, and she was being tortured. That has nothing to do with that. What the hell are you talking about, bro? Something stronger, something larger. She gave birth to an undying body, and then she escaped to a world that was free. What world are you talking about? She did not escape to a world where she was free. What are you talking about, dude? Are you high? She was not free. She was never free. That was the whole point. That's why. Dude, you want to know why you weren't picked by Amir? That is why. Because that's why she picked Eren. Because Eren knew that she was enslaved her entire life. She has been enslaved. She's never been free. Never. So why the fuck are you saying this? I was free of even death. That girl was Amir, the founder, and this is that world free of death. Yes, sure. Yes, this world was free of death, but Amir wanted to die. Have you thought about that? She's enslaved to this. She wants to die. In that case, what exactly is Amir's goal? I myself spent an astounding amount of... That is actually... Armin, that's a great question. What is Amir's goal? Well, she wants revenge for one thing because of what humanity did to her. Hell yeah, she does. Can you blame her? She wants revenge for that shit. I don't blame. And also, she's probably seen what humanity has done to her descendants. She hates that shit too. Like, can you blame her? I mean, oh my god, it's so fucking ridiculous, man. Oh god. All right, let's keep going here and see if I'm losing my shit for the wrong reasons, or if I'm right on this. I myself spent an astounding amount of time here trying to understand her. In spite of all the strength she had, she could never defy King Prince. Why was that? It's called Stockholm Syndrome. For 2,000 years, she remained here, obeying him. What was the reason? Again, Stockholm Syndrome. Yes, she did still feel attached to the world she left behind. Eren was able to understand that when I couldn't. Well, no, duh, because Eren understands what it's like to have everyone use you. Zeke, you don't get... The other thing is that what Eren gets and Zeke doesn't understand is Zeke has never been enslaved. He has never been enslaved. Eren understands what Amir's going through. Eren gets it. Eren knows what it's like, in a way, to be enslaved because everyone was just using him and he just was not having it anymore. But also, it's not just that, but Eren, remember, he could go in the past, too. And also, I think the other thing was reading Grisha's diary. I really think that put more perspective, on the situation of Boo. But anyway. And that is why Amir went with him. Well, again, bro, you do not understand. She is not free. You think she's free. Eren knows that she ain't free. Eren is not free either. He's never been free. He's not free from this fate of being the founder, having the founding titan. He knows he's gonna die. He's been enslaved to this fate for ever since, or for as long as he can remember. He's been enslaved to this shit. He didn't want this, but he has to do it. That's probably the way I should be wording this. But Zeke, he has never felt this way. Zeke don't get it. You have to tell me, isn't there some way of getting back to the outside world from here? Who knows? I think it's impossible now. Yeah, that's my point. I haven't given up on anything yet. Why? Well, to continue to multiply is to continue to multiply? Is the continuation of your species that important a task to you? Why? What? That's part of it, maybe, but Armin's gotta get back to his waifu, dude. He has someone to live for. He has people counting on him, you stupid fuck. What's happening now? What's happening now could be called the miserable sight of life forms controlled by fear. What the fuck are you talking about? Life forms controlled by fear. Okay, actually, I can understand this. Life forms controlled by fear. Nah, to an extent, I know what I've seen people controlled by fear, but I've seen more people controlled by stupidity as of late. Holy shit. If you have been on social media and shit, and also have been part of the Riot Live PD /protest community, especially on Twitch like I have, whoa, you know that that people are being controlled by fear to an extent and stupidity. My God, it is insanity with what's happening. There's radicalization going on in the protest community. It is scary. It is very, very scary. Oh my God. A kind of fear brought by completely pointless vital activities. What are you talking about? A kind of fear brought by completely pointless vital activities. Dude, what you're doing is completely pointless vital activities. This is some straight up projection. Zeke. My friends, they're fighting right now because we can still save so many people from terror. What we're doing is fighting fear. Yeah, they're fighting fear and they're fighting hatred. That's another thing that this motherfucker ain't even mentioning. I should have mentioned this sooner. Zeke has forgotten to mention hatred. Notice that there's no hatred in he has not mentioned hatred at all. Because what has been going on, and even the Marley have said it. The aliens said it too. Is that what this rumbling is a product of their cycle of hatred. They freaking understand it. Why can't you get it? Even though there's still being morons out there. And yes, to be honest, it's mostly the Marleyans being fucking idiots. They are I think it was just mainly one of the Marleyans that started the stupidity. When the Eldians were trying to work something out, and then they got all fucking crazy because of that stupid asshole Marleyan. And then, it's just so dumb. It's so dumb. Ugh. But that's what they're fighting fear and hatred. That's what they're doing. Fighting this fear and hatred. What would be wrong with losing? What would be wrong with losing that fight? What the fuck is wrong with you? What would be wrong with losing that fight? You know that to live means to one day die, does it not? Yeah, but it doesn't mean they have to die today. Jesus Christ. Armin's just looking at him like, what are you talking about? I love the way Armin's looking at Zeke like he's a dumb asshole. Like, he's like, dude, you're insane. You're insane. perhaps one's final moments brings relief. What the fuck are you talking? Okay, this is where I will agree with him to an extent. Depends on where you are in life. It does. Every person in life, their final moments are different. Every person experiences a different thing. So, to an extent, Zeke is right. He is in some regards. But that's not for everybody. Nah. So shut the fuck up, Zeke. You don't know shit. You don't know shit about everybody. Anyway, who knows? Perhaps one's final moments brings relief. Maybe the end of your days being manipulated all in the name of multiplication without even ever knowing if it means anything at all feels like freedom. That's not freedom! You wonder why Amir didn't pick you? Amir knows that you were just gonna manipulate the fuck out of her, dude. That's why, because she doesn't want to be enslaved. She don't want to be enslaved by you. She want to be the one enslaving. That's why. That's why she didn't pick you, because she knew. She knew that you would enslave her. She ain't dumb. Ooh. Oh, man. The sun was starting to set. We were running to a tree on the hill. The three of us were racing. Aaron brought up the idea and took off out of nowhere. Mikasa ran too, but stayed behind him on purpose. And of course, I was dead last. But the breeze... Oh, God. This is so beautiful. This art's so beautiful. But the breeze was nice and warm that day. Just running felt good. Leaves fluttered everywhere. And for some reason, I thought then... Maybe the reason I was born was so that the three of us could be racing there. He's talking, and you know what Armin is talking about. And this is so perfect. This page is just, it's so perfect. Racing away from the wall towards freedom. That's what he's talking about. And my God, the art for this tree is beautiful. It is. Isayama, your art is just so gorgeous. Armin believes that, again, I'm going to read this. The reason I was born was so that the three of us could be racing there, racing to freedom. Yep. I thought the same thing when I read... Zeke's just looking at him like, what? But that background is gorgeous. I thought the same thing when I read books at home on a rainy day. Oh gosh, these panels are so pretty. When a squirrel ate some nuts I gave it. God, Armin, why are you so precious? I swear to God, Isayama, if you kill Armin, I'm going to be so pissed. When we all walked around the market too, I felt it. That these trivial moments might actually be precious. Armin gets it. He gets it. He understands that just these little things in life could just be like just precious. You don't know. You don't realize it until most people don't realize it until the person they care about, in this case with Armin, won't realize it until Aaron's gone. Well, Armin is a little bit different because Armin said that he knew that, you know, these little things at the time were precious. Hold on a second, let me just double check here. Okay, no, alright. It was buried in the sand. Why is that? Who knows, but my eyes, even if there's no need for something like this, in order to multiply, it's still something incredibly precious. Yes! Yes! There's more to life than just fucking multiplying. Fucking idiot, Zeke. That's what he don't understand. And look at that baseball. God, look at that freaking baseball. It is beautiful. Just, there's the baseball. Oh my God, the baseball is just so perfect because of that symbolism. wasn't for this sand, then, like, I think, we all realized here, and it just took me a second. It took Armin getting that baseball out to realize this, and seeing, you know, the memories, Zeke's memories here. That sand represents, you know, the desert that is Zeke's mind. All of it, everything that is precious to Zeke is buried down in that sand, buried down so deeply, because he's so fucking, like, narrow-minded on this freaking thought about multiplying, on his thoughts about multiplying, that he forgot what was really important. And those memories are all buried in the sand, and it took Armin talking about this with him to remember the little things like that. God, it's just, Isayama, this is such a beautiful, beautiful metaphor that you're doing here. Yes, you're right. Just throwing, catching, and throwing again, that simple repetition. It doesn't mean a thing, but you're right. I would have much rather just kept on playing catch. Oh. Look, everyone in his life. Everyone in Zeke's life. And it's like, remember what I said. This was the desert. The desert represented Zeke's state of mind. And because now this is his desire. It's, you know what this was really making me think of? I have to say it. And Fire Force readers, you know what I'm going to be saying. It kind of makes me think of Adola in a way. Because what Adola is supposed to represent, it's supposed to represent human thoughts and ideas. And what we're getting here in this path, we're basically in Zeke's mind. That's where we are. That's what this path is. This is Zeke's mind. And Zeke, you know, the desert of Zeke's mind, this emptiness, because of Armin, you know, talking about memories and helping Zeke remember what's really important, brought this to fruition. This is so freaking incredible. I gotta give you props, Isayama. This is brilliant. And the best part about this, at least for this portion, is that Armin didn't need to fight. No. Sometimes with these kinds of battles, you don't need to fight. Nah. You can talk it out. You can. It's just some people just don't understand why they're doing the things they are. They don't get it. And when you help them, when you talk it out like this and give them another perspective, instead of being like in the case of Zeke, who literally was in an echo chamber, when you talk it out with them, they're like, oh shit, you're right. And they start realizing, you get this. So, Isayama, it's timing. The timing of this chapter, man, it's scary. Okay, let's get back to the outside. Uh-oh, Peak! No! I can keep fighting once my arm's fixed. You're at your limit. We need to retreat back to where Rainer... No! Rainer's gonna die! Jean! Jean, Peak! Oh, this is not looking good. Woo! Annie! Oh, shit. Dude, this is brutal! What? Everyone's getting whooped! But... Bertold? What the shit? What? Porco! Marcel! Galliard! What? Amir? Did he just save us? Bertold? I don't know, but I'm not wasting this opportunity. So, woo, this is going to be interesting to see what happens now that Zeke has kind of regained control of what's going on. Because, Zeke remembered what was important. And the Titans are just this is so awesome! I love it! I hit it! Yeah! I can't believe I went Gabby! Dude, this is awesome! I love that Levi's teaching Gabby how to shoot! This is great! Give Armin back! Yeah! Armin! What? Yeah! Annie! Annie! Armin, yes! Annie, she got her husbando. Oh my god, this chapter is everything right now. Sorry everyone, but we're okay now. Annie, behind you! No, no. But, wait, what? What's going on? The Titans are helping us! Holy shit! Seems that way. Hey, over here! What? You wanted to meet me, didn't you, Levi? Can't say I wanted to do the same. Zeke! What? Zeke, you're such an asshole! Oh my god, this is great! What the hell's going on? It's thanks to Mr. Zeke. Zeke? He woke up everyone who was asleep in the world of the path where neither life nor death exists. Every Aldean is connected to one another by the path. I think it's because the founder Amir wants to be connected because she wants something from us. Ooh! Now that is interesting. Amir wants to be connected because she wants something from us. What? All right, let's keep going and see. Bertold, Mr. Casabear, our dream was never realized. I still don't think the euthanation plan was mistaken, but if it meant getting to play catch with you again, I guess I wouldn't mind being born once more after all. Aww. So I suppose I'll thank you. Dad. I took everything from you, your life, your power, even your precious memories. That's why I know we can't just stay here. Lend me your strength. What a beautiful day it is. And now we're here, Zeke. What a beautiful day it is. Kate, you are distracting me. Your cuteness is just a distraction. I know, you're cute. You are. Yeah, you are cute. What a beautiful day it is. If only I'd realized that earlier. Well, after all the killing I've done, that's asking for too much. Yes! Levi got the kill! Yeah! Bye, Zeke! The rumbling, it stopped? Oh my god, it's done! Go, Jean! And there we go. You stupid little suicidal blockhead! Woo! Lucky. Yeah. There it is. There it is. It's doing it again? It's going after Aaron's head? Yeah. Rainer, not gonna let this happen. Rainer! Jean, we need to get away quick. Armin's gonna blow those bones to pieces. You see that, Keys? You gotta blow the bones to pieces. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta do that, right, Keys? Can you blow the bones to pieces? Can you? No, you're just a cat. You just a cat. We need to get away quick. Armin's gonna blow those bones to pieces. Wait, but Rainer, the Armin Titan should be able to withstand the Colossus Titan's explosion. And most of all, Rainer's prepared for the consequences. To let this opportunity get away would be to let that go to waste. Here we go. Thank you. Without all of your strength, we wouldn't have been able to stop the rumbling. Goodbye, Aaron. Oh! Holy shit! Holy shit! This chapter, I gotta put Armin down because I got a kitty here. So kitty gonna help me with this. This chapter was amazing. And I love how this went down. I really do. I ain't mad at this. I ain't mad about like that there was no grand battle or confrontation with Zeke and Levi. I love that Zeke just like popped out. He's like, "Hey Levi, you looking for me? I'm happy to see you. I know you ain't happy to see me." I thought that was so fucking great. But I love. I know motherfuckers gonna be thinking this is Taka no Jutsu, but this to me really wasn't. This wasn't Taka no Jutsu. The way that this was presented was so fucking deep. This was not Taka no Jutsu at all. The metaphorical art of, the wasteland that was Zeke's mind was just beautiful, and how ultimately what Amir wanted was for everyone to be connected. I think it's just a beautiful message. It really is, because something that's happening right now in America, we're really divided. And I think it's going on in the majority. I don't know if I want to say in like all of the West, but America, it's definitely happening. I don't know if Canada it's happening, but I digress. But something that's going on that's extremely powerful, and I've been watching this for like the past week, but it really kicked off a couple days ago, is that and this is in response to the military coup in Myanmar. All the Burmese all around the world have been protesting, and in Myanmar, all the Burmese a couple days ago, or a good I want to say, I can't remember how many, but there was thousands, took to the streets, and they were marching. They were peacefully marching because they are not happy with this military coup. They're not. They are just marching in the streets. It is it's so cool to see people unified like that. And that's what I think Amir is talking about, is seeing people just unified together like this. Right, Keys? But it's gonna be interesting, and I'm glad that I told you Eren was gonna die. But this proved my point. I was right. I was right that it was gonna take killing Zeke and killing the physical body, destroying the physical body on the outside for the rumbling to end. But I love how this was executed. This was not a traditional way to execute this kind of thing. No, this was so different. And I love it. I love that Armin talked to Zeke to see where his mindset was, because Zeke had no fucking clue. He did not. And I have been talking to people like that, where they just have no idea why their protesters believe what they believe, and they don't know. They don't know what's going on. And once I tell them, they're just like, "Oh, okay." And of course, evidence and all that. But once they understand, it's just like, okay, I get it. I see. And this was just such a powerful chapter. I know people were just like really sad that this manga is going to end in April, but I really love how Isayama is doing this so far. I love this. The only thing, and yeah, we got the whole thing with the mirror too, kinda. I was hoping that we were going to see a little bit more of Armin facing Amir herself, or at least Armin facing Eren. That's the only thing that kind of frustrates me, is that I really wanted to see Armin talk to Eren and Amir, but the only reason why I think Isayama is not going this route is that I think Eren, unlike Zeke, Eren is just too far gone. Either Eren is too far gone, like Eren, I think Eren has been dead for a minute because Amir took, as I said, Amir took over. It's either that or he is just way too far gone. It's one of those two. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Like, to me, what Isayama did is showed a contrast of, like, a fake version of freedom, like a false freedom, and what true freedom is, in a way, if that makes sense. Because we saw Eren with his version of freedom, and it wasn't pretty. And then we saw when Zeke came out from the Titan, you know, to get to, you know, be killed by Levi. That was freedom. It was just, this chapter was just so powerful. It was, right, Keys? This was such a liberating chapter. I needed this. I'm really curious what you guys think. I know my kitty is enjoying this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel and this adorable little love bucket right here alive so we can keep bringing you more Attack on Titan content, there's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, find me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.